Did she do it?
Yeah.
Hey?
I'm talking about Nolan.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
The big
Awesome.
now.
Where you going?
I am.
Here it is. That's the boat.
Little Dunga.
Oh, dang.
Are you kids going for a ride?
Yeah. All my uncles and aunties and my nana, they were already at the hospital when we arrived, and it was quite good to have them there to say, look, your mum's looking a bit different, just take your time, go in and sit with her and, just talk to her. She's still the same person, but, she's hooked up to all these machines and stuff, so that was a bit hard.
When I first saw her, she wasn't moving at all. Her mouth was moving. That was the only thing I can remember.
My stroke was quite severe. It wasn't a mild one. So I had to work hard. And when I started walking in the hospital, they were just amazed that I'd done it so in such a short time. I mean, 8 weeks seems like a long time, but in rehabilitation it isn't. So they called me Wonder Woman because I had physio twice a day. And it was always in my mind that I was going to be able to walk anyway. And once I walked, it just went from there.
I found having a new baby made everyone else's spirits higher, and Mum kept asking for him. So that was a good sign that she was sort of, I don't know, for want of better words, fighting to live for her mokos. So that was good.
I think I was out of hospital a week before when Ruth called me to asked me if I wanted to go swimming. I says yes, I'd go, and I was dependent on him to get me there anyway.
At that time she was wearing the splint, see? And that splint was I tell you, it was a terrible thing. Because even going to the toilet, I had to get out of bed to put it on her foot to take her to the toilet. So that's how much she depended upon that splint. And then as time went by, when I took her to the pool swimming, the splint came off, the walking stick went. It was cool. I could see the changes in her because I was there 24/7, day in, day out. It was me that kept her going, Otherwise, she would have just shrunk back into herself. And she would never go out to a shop or anything. Because she was whakama, being with all this splints and walking sticks, she didn't like to see her friends see her.
Look at the jeans there, they're quite...
I was just 50 when I had my stroke, and I was a bit embarrassed, but looking back now, I'd just get out there and go anyway now. I think it's because I've built up my confidence to be able to do what I want to do. And I say, do it, get out and do it. Don't hide. I've been there and I did hide, but in hindsight, it wasn't the right thing to do. Because it was me who was missing out. Because I felt people were staring at me, but they weren't.
I know there's heaps of Maori people out there that has stroke, but they're too whakama to come and join the group. When I see them, I talk to them. I say, "Come on, man! We've got it all here. We've got swimming, we have bowls, we have free buses to pick you up." But they're too whakamasi to come forward.
My gee, how do you manage that? What it is to be Maori, eh?
Be the right colour, mate.
You've got to be the right colour. Okay, just walking forward, learning balancing.
Well, I got up at 6:30 this morning to go swimming with my stroke group down in the Pocky Pools. Everyone goes, he had his stroke, who is he? Oh, it's a new one. It's a new guy.
Okay, balancing on this leg. Do it on your own. Balance on that leg on your own.
That's about all I can do. When I went swimming with Sandra, the first day she got me down there, she took the leg splint off. She says to me, "You can walk without that," and just down the ramp. So then I thought, well, if she thinks I can do that, then, that's going to be my next goal. I'm going to work on it, get it off, and get rid of the walking stick. Anyway, when you've got a walking stick, you're pretty limited to what you can do, because your hand is sort of busy hanging on to that stick. Then I didn't want that for long term, so I worked on that. I do work hard when I'm in the pool, because it's like, in my mind, I've got to do it. Nobody else is going to do it for me. I still maintain that you can do whatever you want if you set your mind to it.
I usually come on a Monday morning, Thursday morning and a Friday morning. Sometimes on Tuesdays, depends if I miss something during the week, like go on holiday. And I'll come 4 mornings a week. Because you notice it when you don't come in and exercise. Nearly drowned. You nearly drowned me.
I was going to do your legs for you. Oh. And you started doing it. Can you come and help us with some stretching? Stretching, Rose.
Stretching to make me taller.
Right, let go.
I love it when I'm pampered.
You're always pampered, aren't you, Rose?
We started Rose off with just walking and balancing. And that was a huge step, just to balance and get a body to balance again and reuse that leg.
I like the painted toenails.
How did you do that?
I didn't do it myself.
No.
My granddaughter did it actually.
Oh, lovely.
The arm's still a bit stiff and not doing as well as we wanted it to do, but we're getting there.
Does it?
Yeah. Jordan does it.
Does he? Goggles on.
That's my turn.
Okay, off you go.
Eh?
Off you go.
When I started coming regularly, I started to swim 10 lengths in an hour. So, that was another goal that I set for myself, 20, then 30. So I guess next one will be 40. It's all on my back and, trying to learn how to breathe and swim at the same time. That's hard for a stroke person to think of 2 things, breathing and swimming on my front.
Let's try. Move your leg. That's it.
There's times when coaching or training or doing any kind of exercise is really hard for anyone, because you always get into times when you don't want to get out of bed and do anything. And it's the same with people with stroke as well. But that's when the time is that you need to actually push. And fortunately, her husband would bring her down, and once she was down here, then we'd push her. And she'd complain and carry on, and then we'd just take no notice and just keep pushing her. And she worked her way through those. She's a very strong-willed lady, beautiful lady, and beautiful family as well, and being very supportive of her. And that's what they need too. It's all very well coming down to the pool and doing the exercise, but they actually need to go away and do it through the week as well. The volunteers and myself can't help Rose. She has to help herself. And it's about helping themselves to want to be better than they are.
If she was ever going out with me, I always used to make sure, Mum, can you please bring a crutch? Because I don't want the onus of having her slip or fall and not have those walking aids. But she's grown with confidence, each stage. So, and as caregivers, we've got to accept that if she's confident enough to walk without them, we'll let her. So we've sort of grown with it too.
When it happened to Rose, I was blown away. I was just absolutely gone. I couldn't take it. But with the help of my whānau, the immediate whānau, we got stronger. We bonded together, and we all pitched in, and we were around her 24 hours a day, the whole whānau, and that gave me strength to be there. See? And I don't know what it was, but it's all from the heart, It's your aroha.
You tell me.
That's the main thing, you know.
What's Nanny sick?
Stroke.
And Nanny have a big kiss and a big love, please. Nanny, love you.
Our family, it's our most important part of our lives. Our mokapunas, they are our lives. And we visit our whānau every week to have a look, to be with our mokos, which is lovely.
As I said to someone yesterday after bowls, grandchildren are different to having your own children. They bring you much more pleasure. I love being a grandmother.
You want toast or?
First thing when you walk in the room, they hit you with a book. So I love to read to them.
Choose which one. We just.
Two little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said,
Quack, quack, quack.
but only one little duck came back. Wonder what happened to all the ducks.
The ducks come back.
Oh, the ducks came back.
Yeah.
Old Mother Duck went out one day over the hills and far away. Mother Duck said, quack, 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 quack. And all of the 5 little ducks came back. And that's it, all finished.
Yeah.
Because he was sad when all the ducks didn't come back, eh?
We're happy now, eh?
Yeah.
Let's get another one, eh?
All right.
Even though she can't physically lift them or carry them around or, you know, drive them around, she still plays a very active part in their lives, and it makes me really happy too.
What does the pig say?
A duck.
My daughter who lives in Morrinsville just bought herself a computer too, and we talk to each other online, and it's great, and you know, gives you the typing skills as well.
When Rose is in a bit of pain, like her body, she might get a bit of a nip in the shoulder or something, I take her to the Maori doctor healers who are in Orake in Auckland, and she gets Maori rongoa for different parts of the sickness, and it helps. I believe in it, and she does too. This is the aorongo. This is the oil I use. It's called manuka oil. See how her hand is clamped up like that? So to ease it out, I just slowly manoeuvre it out. I meri her shoulders and around her neck and her hand. I always do that every night before she goes to bed. And that's why she can't move her fingers with a bit of help from me. So she'll come right.
It's rough, but I know it does me the world of good having it done every day. It loosens the muscles up. Otherwise my hand will just come up like that, I guess. Yeah, no, there's benefits from doing it. I know.
Kia ora.
He's been very supportive. He's been my motivator, actually. I think if he didn't do these things for me, I'd never get down there.
When she's down, that's when I come in to give her a boost, and she listens. Sometimes, like women, you know, they think they know it all. But well, I have to give her a nudge here and there, and I find it's easier all around, you know, with the help of outside. If I'm down myself, I'm not shying asking for help from other people, and I take advice from outsiders, from the caregiver, her caregiver. I ask her for motivation too. So you know, all around, it works out.
It's changed everyone's lives. They've had to work around me to accommodate my needs.
I was doing this and doing that and cleaning the house and cooking the kai, doing the dishes and washing. And I thought to myself, I was getting to bed about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And I thought, hey man, slow down, something happening here. Because I couldn't handle it, I was trying to take care of her and the house. And I thought to myself, now John, slow down, think about it. So I thought about it, and I treated it the same as exactly like a job. You do your job 8 hours a day. So I thought, well, I'll break it down and do that, and it worked. With the help of my whānau, it came through for me.
In those early days, I found my role being a support person to my dad. So I sort of generally ran his household, and just was there for Dad. And still am, actually. I'm his support carer person, so if he needs to go to play golf or anything, I step in and help out.
If you think you can do it on your own, you're just barking up the wrong tree, my friend. You have to ask for help, and there's help out there, especially for the Maori people, the Maori strokies. As I said before, Maoris are very humble people, and they're shy, see? They won't ask for help. They sooner do it themselves, but that's wrong. There's help out there. You just do it, just ask for help. Ruth from the Stroke Foundation, field officer, through her I found out a lot of things that I was missing out on, like where I could get funding from and where I could get care relief from. The need for a carer's respite was, it came through like Rose and I were together 24/7, and we were, it gets you down when you're there all the time, you see. So through the Stroke Foundation, through Ruth again, she put us onto to this Taikura Trust, and through them, they apply through the health department for respite care, which is every caregiver's entitled to. And it works because Rose goes away, our daughter takes her away for holidays, a week away from me. There's funding there for her to be cared for, see? So it works good, and I like it.
It's good for them to get out with men, company, because this is another reason why I enjoy my caregiver. It's just having that female company. When it was just him and I, well, that was just too much. Too much time together. He used to shower me and do everything for me. So having the caregiver has been marvellous. So it was really good when friends used to pop around and say, let's go for a drive, and I just hop in the car and just go. Just to have female conversation, and that's important.
She likes spending money, and she likes looking after herself. She buys stuff that it's to do with her well-being. She likes looking nice, which is good. It's lovely.
I get happiness from lots of things. If someone says we'll do lunch, I says yes, of course. Pick me up, because I used to be able to want to drive, but I don't see it as a priority anymore because people don't mind running around for me.
She tends to want to do or be independent, so we try not to say, all right, we'll do that for you. It's sort of like, oh no, just see what she does, assess it, see what she does, and if she does need help, then go ahead and help her.
I don't eat a lot of sweets. Real big on fruit and vegetables. We usually have the motto of 5+ a day. Sometimes when he goes out, I cook dinner, which is usually a simple dish like chicken in the oven or rice in a rice cooker, so we don't have to peel potatoes or any vegetables. So I can do that.
Rose is a headstrong person. She does her own thing. When she gets something on her mind, she'll do it.
Of late I've been going up north to my mum who lives up there, my sisters who live around her, and that's been really good. Coming home to me is very important now that I've discovered flying, which is only a 40-minute flight from Auckland to Kirikiri in comparison to a 5-hour drive. I can come up on my own without putting anyone out of their way. Just be independent like that. My mum she's 73, but she still works. She works in Koangareo with the young mokopunas. She's just one awesome woman. I can still hear my dad saying to me, "Oh, when you get better, you can come home." Meaning here, and I thought, I'm going to do that one day, and here I am.
Well, do you remember the old post office that used to be here?
Yeah, that's right.
Lissy used to run that.
Yeah. Look at that line. Remember when our parents used to wash clothes over there by
That's
hands?
what I kept on saying to my mokos.
Water from the puna.
This is where everybody used to come and wash clothes, close to the puna. This is your baby brother over here, cousin, looking straight at us. Yeah.
And this is God's own.
God's own.
What do you remember about this place mostly, where?
A kaimoana plus swimming. But no clothes on.
Yeah. They were the days, weren't they?
Yeah.
So a cup of tea's ready. Hi, mate.
Dad's dad used to live in this house, so it was easy to come and see both sides, both grandparents. He'd go out fishing, and he used to go like that to me. Come down, come and get to it. How do I take you out to it, ika? And so I'd take it home. That was our meal for the day.
How nice and fresh.
It was. And he was our kanipa.
Yeah.
I never even knew it should have been kanipa, but that's what he was to us. He was our kanipa. We had that house, and the tank was on the cemetery side. At night time, they'd send you out to get some water, and it was real scary, a scary experience to be out there in the dark getting water out of the tank. My heart was always in my mouth when I was sent out. The first thing you do is look at the cemetery and see if there's any caregivers out there.
I had labour with her in the whare up here. A koe me wai? Oh, Periputi.
My grandfather.
Oh, okay. My great-grandfather. And I couldn't have her, so I went to hospital, and she had and I had her on that steep hill going as you come up.
She was supposed to have home birth, but I wouldn't come.
She was stubborn, and she's still stubborn.
The good thing about being home here too, that involves extended family too, which are all related in some way. Children of cousins, of aunties that I haven't seen for many years, so it brings everything into perspective, being whānau. Friends come and go. Family, they're there for you all the time. I think I draw my inner strength from my mum. She is so strong, and having whānau involved with the marae, the kohonga and the kōrero up there, all on the same premises, just draws them closer together too.
Ka huri atu ki tō tātou, ki o tātou manuhiri. E tau nei raro te tuanu o tō tātou whare. Me ki, te whānau. Me whānau ko tahi tātou. Hare mai. Ko whānau o te tātou
My dad died in 2001, which was a big loss to me, our whole whānau and the community actually. And of course I've got a brother down there now who died of cancer in 2003. They died 2 years of each other. A very, very sad time for us. When I come home, I usually like to drive down to the cemetery first before I even come to the house. Yeah, go down there and talk to him, and just to recognise that I'm still thinking of him, and I'm still here 5 years on, and I think that's a big bonus.
I can see she's getting better. It's only one part of her body that I want to see it move, is her hand. Once that hand gets moving, she'd be sweet as. I'll send her back to work so I can have time off.
It's time that he got a job. He's done his job. He's done his work with me.
She doesn't give in. She never gives up. Whatever she wants to do, she'll do it. She's headstrong. And like if she wants to, it's a determination with her. If she wants to do something, she does it.
I still believe if you don't help yourself, if you give up, you may as well have died. Because what's the point of living if you're not going to do anything for yourself?